to go.
What's up, y'all?
Hey, how you doing?
Hi.
So, how do you feel about spring so far? You're, what, 4 in, right?
Yeah, got through the first week, starting our second week. Feel really good about it. Defense has been doing their thing, and we've been on the field with each other and just, you know, bonding, creating those bonds to last through fall camp and this season, and feeling really good about it.
How's it feel when you get, like today, it seemed like the defense was surging there at the end. You guys are like clapping when the offense,
we just love what we do, and when we're on the roll, we get into it, and sometimes we gotta like dial down, but we love what we do, so we show it.
Why are you gonna dial it down?
Just because, you know, keep them, what am I trying to say? Keep our mental right and just make sure, you know, offense is doing what they got to do and just not get too big-headed.
Where are you physically compared to last offseason weight?
Shoot, well, last offseason, spring, I wasn't doing team, but now I'm full go. So I've been full go for a little over a year. So
compared to the season, though, where are you? Are you about the same weight you were during the season?
Oh, I've gained like 5 more pounds. Yeah, around 260.
As far as your new defensive coordinator goes, we've heard, you know, Chip talked about how he's brought in some like fresh ideas and has a unique approach. Are there some examples you can give us about maybe how things are different with him in the fold this year?
I think, like in meetings, he makes sure that everybody's on the same page and everybody knows what we're doing, and he's really like a technical guy and makes sure, like, you know, like he brings the D-line in to go over coverages and stuff like that, so everybody knows what everybody's doing, trying to be on the same page. So that's what I love about him. Yeah.
How's it different working with a Kaika as opposed to, you had him before, but now you've brought in all the interior defensive linemen to those drills?
Well, we love it because we get to be on the same page, like as I've been saying, and you know, we're doing all the drills together, and I think it just grows us closer together as opposed to last year when we were separated.
Laiatu, I think you had a choice to declare for the draft, just, you know, in general. I mean,
Yeah.
What brought you back to UCLA and wanted to play out another year here?
I think this is the bond that I grew with these guys, and I know we have something special going, and I wanted to continue that and grow that, and I think that's what we've been doing this first week of spring ball and going into the second week. Yeah.
You obviously had a, you know, just an impactful story coming back from that injury, and, you know, being told you weren't going to play at Washington and then coming here, and last year was a big success story. I mean, you know, what's next for you? What do you hope to do, you know, in this kind of next year at UCLA?
I want to take it all the way to a national championship with this team, and I believe we can do it. We just got to stay on the right path and keep growing with each other, trusting in each other, and I think we can make some big things happen.
So with the answer, just to go back to him, you know, obviously he spent last year as the safeties coach with the Ravens. Is there anything kind of in specific, you know, that he's brought, you know, from a pro level kind of knowledge and understanding that you feel like he's applied with you guys? No,
most definitely. He brings in a lot of clips that we can look at, and, you know, we can visualize ourselves on the field and doing those same things. And like I said earlier, just the whole defense together is just a really impactful thing, and knowing what everyone's got so that we can be rolling on the field and, you know, not second guess.
What's his style like? Like, how is he just as a dude, you know?
No, he's real specific. He's in the process of going close with us, and he's just really cool. Yeah, he's really down to earth and gives us tips and pointers whenever, and is honest too. So that's what I like about him. Yeah.
Do you see yourself taking on like a leadership role this year? You know, second year here, everything you've been through.
Yeah, I do see myself doing that, and I've been growing myself as a leader on this team and in our room. And that's what I'm kind of trying to focus on this spring and going into fall camp.
What do you think your leadership style is?
I'm not a person who talks a lot, so I try and lead by example most of the time, and that's where I'm going with myself. Trying to be better, more vocal, and, you know, trying to get the guys on the same page, and, you know, talk to each one, because I can be a real quiet guy, so I'm trying to speak up a lot more.
Have you reached out to like any, I don't know, mentors or anything for advice on that, or is this all intrinsic?
So I reach out to Coach Pete sometimes from UW. I talk to Coach Malloy a lot. And I have a lot of friends like from back home and back at UW that I talk to too, and I have dudes like Joe Tron in the league that I you know, get some game from and I talk to and try and pick up some things. So I definitely have good people around me.
So defense has added some transfers. Jake Heinlicher, Keanu Williams. What are your early impressions of those guys?
I love them. They go hard every day, and I wouldn't want to be doing with anybody else.
there anything specific that they both bring that maybe you can point to that you think will really add to what this defense does?
I think they just add more, you know, because they love extra work. They love getting it in. So I think that bringing that positivity to the team, it'll create, like, you know, a better team overall.
What do you like about the spring ball practice format? You know, you're going every other day, and you don't have a spring game or anything, but what are the benefits of, you know, the schedule?
I think the benefits of the schedule is that it gives us time for school, and then really it's a lot of mental thinking, like, you know, just knowing what we got, so that going into fall camp and the season, like going into contact and stuff like that, we already know what we got going on mentally and on the field, know what we got, like what we're doing, instead of focusing on like the mental part and always being in here. But yeah.
Are you kind of itching for that contact though?
No, I am, yeah. And everyone is. Everyone's trying to give each other a pop on the field, but yeah, no, for sure.
I want to talk about the quarterbacks this offseason. From your point of view, what have you seen from the guys, and how some of the new guys, Colin and Dante, sort of, you know, adjusted as being teammates to you guys?
Yeah, no, they're hard workers. They go at it every practice. Always competitive with those guys, always talking to them, chipping at them, and, you know, always competitive. So you gotta love that. Yeah.
Good deal. Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Appreciate it.
Yep.
How you doing?
Good, good.
So Carl, you've been here a while.
Yeah.
How's it feel? Which spring practice? Is this 4 for you?
This is, yeah, 4, yeah.
This is 4.
Yeah, 4, yeah.
Does this feel a little bit different for you? Just new faces, maybe more of a leadership role for you?
Yeah, definitely new faces. I mean, since freshman year, I've been bouncing around a lot, but I've been in one spot with Malloy. But yeah, new faces coming in around the facility. I mean, I've been here, I'm about to go on 5, so yeah, definitely a lot of new faces, but I'm loving it here.
Never thought about going to the transfer portal? Pretty set on staying here?
I mean, when you get your job done and, you know, you focus on everything that you're supposed to be focusing on, you know, I keep, you know, ear door, you know what I'm saying? I keep them closed. I don't like to hear outside noise, so I mean, I just been focused on coming here, getting my degree, and playing ball. So I'm gonna just finish that out here.
What have been your early impressions of your new defensive coordinator? You know, we've heard that he brings in new, fresh ideas.
Yeah.
Can you tell us about some of those, I guess, those differences that he brings?
I mean, D coordinator coming from the league, you know, everyone's gonna be all open ears just to get better. And a group like this, you know, coming off from a 9-4 season, everyone wants to just be great. So, you know, everyone has their ears open and listening to Coach D. Lynn on everything that he's saying. So everybody's just buying in right now. That's it.
Last year, the team's pretty good. Defensive ends are pretty good at generating some pressure on the quarterback.
Yes, sir.
You return everyone and add some Jake Heimlicher too.
Yeah.
What could you talk about taking this to another level in terms of creating pressure on the quarterback, and how you think you guys could improve this year?
I mean, I get the goosebumps talking about it, but I just feel like, you know, us having another year with Coach Malloy and just seeing how Laiatu was with Malloy, him being at UW, and just how quickly it just transferred over, and us being lucky to have another year with Malloy, it's just going to skyrocket our D-line. And then now with Coach Malloy, you know, having a whole D-line is just, you know, amazing to have.
Carl, like you said, you bounced around a lot in your time here. Just how do you envision kind of your role, you know, going into this year and carving out this spot that you have on this defense?
I just say leading by example. I feel like I've been doing that since I got up here. I was a team leader my freshman year, sophomore year, junior year, and, you know, this year I just continue to lead by example, show everybody that, you know, you can do it too, and just continue to push everybody just to be great.
How much, like, Bakersfield pride do you have in, like, giving back to that community?
I mean a lot, honestly. I try to go back to Bakersfield as often as I can, but when I do go back, I'm hanging out with little kids, you know, doing camps and showing up to their 7-on-7 practices and stuff like that. But I definitely, like, Bakersfield is like definitely a backbone. They always support me. They all pile up to the Rose Bowl and come out there. But yeah, Bakersfield is just, you know, not a lot of people get the recognition down there. So I feel like that's my job to, you know, show all the kids back home that they can do it too. So that's my end goal.
Do you see yourself coaching in the future?
Oh, for sure, yeah. I see myself coaching, teaching, doing a whole lot of stuff back in my community.
With the new coordinator, have you seen a new role for you maybe, or a little tweak to your role, do you say, in the scheme?
Within the scheme, I'm just, if my number gets to be called on any position on the field, I'm gonna just go out and do it. And I feel like that's for everybody. It's open spots for everybody to take and grab. It just all comes down to knowing the job right. So.
How does you know, now with Malloy overseeing the defensive line along with the outside linebackers, how does that maybe create some synergy with those two groups?
Just all being on the same page. That'll be one of the main things. Everyone being on the same page, we all doing the same things, and you know, if we playing in the inside and the outside guy, they both know how each other work. We could work off each other, and yeah.
Thanks, Carl.
Appreciate it.
Thanks, Carl.